Good morning, this is day 144 on my adventure from Mexico to Canada on the Pacific Crest Trail. I am in the cool, beautiful Bavarian-themed town of Leavenworth, Washington, not in Germany. But we're gonna get some German food, start out the day, and then get back on trail. It's so German, Bavarian, cool. I love this town. Maybe I just need to go back to Europe. This is so fun. Look at this. It's so cool. I honestly feel like I'm in Germany. Like I was just in Switzerland a few years ago. I know it's not Bavaria, but it's a similar vibe right now. Very cool. All right, it is 11:30. We're gonna get lunch at King Ludwig's. Supposed to be good. And we'll be the first customers in. They just opened. I think.
Thank you so much.
It says, I don't, is it Schweinshaxi? Am I saying that right?
Where are you?
The top.
Schweineshaxe. I think
Schweineshaxe.
that's like a shank.
Okay,
Maybe,
it says,
like a pig shank.
we prepare more of these German specialties than any other restaurant west of Chicago, made Bavarian style. I do know there was a restaurant in Chicago called Zum Deutschen Eck that someone in my family used to own. It was like a very famous German restaurant in Chicago, Zum Deutschen Eck, something like that. So that's kind of cool, the most west of Chicago. But I'm loving this Bavarian themed town. Well, had to get a liter. Prost. I got the sausage platter. I really don't like sauerkraut. I don't really want the red cabbage, but I think I'll eat this. And the potato salad with a nice beer. I wanted this break. This is good. I've been pushing so hard, and I forgot about this cool town until two people I met on trail were talking about it. I'm so glad I came here. It was a great stop. It was just such a unique place to see. So good to take the half day off today. This town is so cool. I wish I could spend like 3 or 4 days here just hanging out, drinking a bunch of beer, which I would do, but I do need to get back on trail. Said bye to Pretzel. She's got some errands and chores to run. I'm going to get a new water bottle because mine's leaking, and then try to get a hitch back to trail. Maybe taking this park for a minute, but it's been a great stop. I'm glad I did the detour to come here. Hopefully it did not set me back with the weather or anything, but it's been quite windy today. But it's so cool. That's where we grabbed up dinner last night, so if you remember the video from yesterday. But this is just so quaint. There's a sports center here I'm gonna stop in. I think I have enough fuel to get me through the rest of the trail, but because I'm able to buy a new motorcycle here, I'm just gonna do it. It is well worth paying $6 or $7 to not have the stress of worrying that I'm gonna run out of fuel towards the end of this adventure. So I'm gonna do that, and then probably get back on trail, but it's very hard because the town is so cool. All right, just stopped at Dirt Sportsman, got that new gas canister. They're very friendly there. Also gave a few things away in the hiker box. I'm just so tired of these processed bars. When I got my resupply, I knew I'm not gonna eat them all, so I put some away. I'm going to walk down and try and get a hitch now back to trail after I buy a water bottle. I need to buy a smart water bottle. I'm gonna go back to the gas station I was at yesterday, 76 station, just to grab a smart water bottle. And then I shall try to hitch back to the trail. And it is already early afternoon, but that's okay. This is a very cool town, worth the stop. Well, after basically 4,200 miles or something close to it, because of the leak in this bottle, it's time to retire it and replace it with a new one. You can see they look a little different after all this time. Well, I asked the local gear shop where there's the best place to hitch. I was just down in there. Got about a mile walk, a little under, to get to a place because really cars can't really pull over here. I tried just now. I got my new smart water bottle. I tried for a little bit at the corner of the gas station, but it wasn't really working out. I wanted to get some ice cream. I'm tempted to do that before I go. Maybe I'll do that. So cool. I'm gonna try to get some ice cream actually before I head out, because why not? Well, today is quickly turning into a Nero, but I got 2 scoops, double scoop of pumpkin ice cream with a cone on top. It's already 2 p.m., but I'm gonna eat this and then try to get a ride. with this quaint view. Okay, enjoyed the ice cream. It's 2:30. I'm walking down that 0.8 miles to get to where it's best for people to pull out for hitches. It's hot, it's beautiful, it's Bavarian. It's the home stretch of my PCT hike. There's definitely a hiker just frolicking around on a bike right there. This is cool. Like the background, the mountains with the Bavarian vibe fits. Even though I haven't been to Bavaria, but it's just cool. Like there's just, I don't know. I think it's a very cool setting. Well, the new shoes are tighter, but I think that's normal because obviously the ones I had had gotten stretched out from use. Body's feeling okay overall. I definitely have a very heavy pack. I've got 109 miles to the next resupply, and section K is also fairly notorious. There's a lot of blowdowns allegedly and tough terrain. So I got a heavy pack, 4+ days, about 4 full days and a little bit extra of food, although I tried to really limit it. I didn't buy cheese this time and a few other things. So got my work cut out for me. But the end is in sight. Just got to take a day at a time, mile at a time, step at a time. But I'm grateful for how my body's feeling right now as I walk through town, because I have so many memories on this trail of walking like I am now, out of town or into town, and just being in pain. And I'm not right now, so. This kind human pulled over for me. Well, I just got dropped off by Siri, such a nice lady who's lived in the area and Leavenworth specifically, I think, for like 20 some years. It was so nice talking to her in a local and taking it in. She knew right where to take me, more than where I knew where to go. The ski lodge is right across the street there in the background, so I'm just on the other side of the street where I'll continue my hike on the PCT. I saw a bunch of the people that I got rode out Trout Lake with coming into Leavenworth as I was leaving. So it was nice to see them, know that they're close by. I'm solo now and I'm heading back out. I'm not sure, it's already 3 o'clock, so how much I'll get in today, but I'm very happy I stopped in Leavenworth. That was a great stop, such a cool town. I did learn from talking to a few people, including Siri and a few other locals that gave us a ride, and just people around, like Joe and Laura the other 2 days ago, and then just other people. There's no really Bavarian settler history. It was like a train kind of came through here for like mining and stuff, and they changed the route, and so they had to just come up with something interesting. So it was really just a tourist. It's a very smart business, but it was to get people to come visit the town. That's why there's the Bavarian theme. So I gotta stop so I can start my watch here, but I am back on the PCT, and you can see right there, Pacific Crest Trail. There's the logo, so I'll get going and I'll see you down the line. Day 144. All right, I took a minute to get situated. Now I'm taking my first steps back on the PCT. It's 3:15. I got here probably more around 3:10 when I said it was 3 o'clock. Not like it matters, but I didn't take a 15 minutes break there. I just kind of took a few minutes. See how far I can get. I don't really have much of a plan for today at this point. I'll just go, sunsets in less than 4 hours. So got new shoes, my plantar fasciitis. I already feel it with such a heavy pack. So I'm going to take it a little easier just to ease back into it today and then try to really hit the ground running tomorrow. But I've got, I think, 108 or 109 miles to go to get to the next resupply point, which will be my last one prior to heading to the border. It's just crazy to say. Can't even actually process that, and I'm not going to get ahead of my skis here. But it's starting to get very real. Yeah, I just looked. So it's 108 miles to High Bridge, which is where it crosses, the PCT crosses. There's a town called thru-hiking that you can go to, that you can hitch to. I have a package waiting for me, I believe, at High Bridge, so it's like close to the trail, so I shouldn't have to go into the town. My plan here was not to go into Leavenworth initially, but I'm so glad I did. I was pretty exhausted after doing 52 plus miles and very hard, tough miles in 2 days, not even like a day and a half. And I got to do laundry. We got an Airbnb that had laundry and a nice shower. And it's just a really cool town to see. So I'm happy I stopped there. I had kind of forgotten about it, but I had seen it when I was doing my prep for the trail. I'm so glad that a few people mentioned it and I got to experience that. So, but the plan right now would be to go straight to the border, basically, without staying elsewhere. So that could be my last taste of like true amenities and a nice bed and all that, but we'll see. Got to stay flexible out here, but that is the plan. It is cool out right now, like definitely fall weather. You can start to see it in a lot of the plants and the colors around too, but hopefully weather will hold up these next 8 to 10 days that I have left. All right, I'm a few miles, probably like a mile and a half in. Actually, I haven't checked, but just got off the phone with my brother and quick call with my dad. I had service just to check in real quick, and then it might be the last time I have ability to talk till I hit the border and get back. So I did check the weather and at my brother's prodding, which is smart. Like usually I always do. I just kind of forgot as I left, which is a good reminder because I still had service, and it's showing okay. Today's Thursday for the weekend, but then Monday through Friday, all of next week, it's showing rain. And if I get in my, and that's for down here. So if I'm at higher altitude, it could be snow. I heard rumblings. I saw somebody in town. He said something he heard about snow. I try not to get too wrapped up in all that. A lot of embellishment I find, and unintentional fear mongering and all that. But I do have to monitor the weather. It's that time of year. It could get kind of crazy. So hopefully it holds up, but at least I know most likely the next couple days should be good. The Henry M. Jackson Wilderness in the Wenatchee National Forest. 3.25 miles in on the day. Just tripped on a route, classic, as I was trying to take my phone off. So annoying. This looks not too promising. Hopefully it's just going to stay overcast. I did not see rain in the forecast today. I just checked about an hour ago, but this is pretty gloomy. I've been climbing up for a few miles. I'm sweating, but I've decided after a lot of back and forth, not debating, just the thought would pop up, and I'm like, no, I'm fine. That I'm going to put on my fleece. It's cool. It's like 50 degrees, and it's supposed to get down to 35 tonight, said by 9 p.m. So fall weather is here. That is Lake of Valhalla in the background. Coolest named body of water yet. I have a whole playlist of Viking metal named Valhalla. Looks very, very beautiful color too from up here. The blue. What is it, Grandpapa? The Wiener Schnitzel. Should have packed some out. Thought about it. Those sausages were okay, but pretty expensive. That plate was like $33. And I should have got some Wiener Schnitzel. Instead, I'll have my Nora rice side tonight. Oh, it's been a bit of a climb, maybe like 1,200 feet or so over a few miles. But I got to the top, got to see Lake Valhalla. Just love it because the name is pretty sweet lake, but similar to many others I've seen. Nice to have this little break though up here, meaning like in the woods and the forest and the topography. It's already after 5 o'clock. Sunset is now earlier than 7 p.m. When I left Ashland after my shin splints rehab about, oh my gosh, was that 3 weeks ago from yesterday? Or was that a month from yesterday? I think it was 3 weeks from yesterday. No, shoot, I think that was a month ago yesterday. Okay, a month ago yesterday. It was at 7:50 something, and I remember noting that because going into Ashland, it was always after 8 p.m. I could trust it to be, oh, sunset, I can hike till 8 or whatever. And then now it's already in that 1 month span got down to an hour. It's at 6:58 tonight, so I have like an hour and a half or so of sun left. Okay, I've done 9.5 miles. It is like probably half an hour, 20 minutes before sunset. I'm at a lake that has camp area. So I might make dinner here and then decide if I want to continue on and keep going or not. Sunset is actually in 12 minutes, so I don't really feel like night hiking. I think I'm probably going to stay here. We'll see. All right, I'm going to make this home for the night. Did about 9.5 miles. It's not bad given I only had like 3.5, 4 hours or so out here, 4 hours. It's 7 o'clock. Sunset was a few minutes ago. I just don't feel like setting up camp in the dark today. I'm going to try to get a good night's rest and then have a big day tomorrow. So that leaves me about 100 miles, 99 technically, to get to like High Points to Hekin, which is the next resupply. So that's like 4 days of 25 is kind of how I'm eyeballing it right now. But hopefully I do get a good night's sleep here. Somebody wrote a comment about a week ago and said there was a lot of howling wild dogs, and it was a very disturbing sound, and they couldn't sleep all night. I don't know about wild dogs. I would think more like coyotes or something, but either way, so this will be interesting. I haven't seen a soul out here just because of the time of day that I hitched and I came out alone, so should be an interesting night. I had my stuff set down a little ways away, but I like this campsite better, so I'm going to go grab that. So it's been the end of day 144. I will see you all tomorrow.